Alex from Two Guys, Two Games, and I am here with Brother Sean.
It's not Brother Sean, it's just Sean, but okay.
You never know. And we are here to talk about the elusive Sonic the Hedgehog series and their recent titles. And by recent, I mean like early 2000s.
And by really just recent to us, he means the bad ones.
The bad ones.
You got Sonic 06, you got Shadow the Hedgehog, and now recently you have Sonic Boom, which shows that they've clearly not learned how to make a decent game.
Granted, the only good Sonic games that they have made in the last decade is probably Sonic Colors, Sonic Generations, and debatably Sonic Adventure 2.
What do you mean debatably? That's a great game.
Debatably as in there are 3 fun levels in that game.
It was a little more than 3.
Name the other ones.
I'll have to get back to you on that.
That's what I thought, because we all know that the Knuckles levels aren't the greatest.
Hey, I like the Knuckles levels, man. The Knuckles levels are good.
Because you get to fly around, you get to fly high. Tails wants to fly high.
And you get to dig.
Can you dig it? Well, actually,
search for emeralds.
But
it's
most
like hide and seek, but with emeralds.
But most of the time, you just get on a wall, and Knuckles is just like, I can't, and he flails his arm like this.
He can't even.
He can't even.
He's a white girl before white girls.
He's looking for the Master Emerald, just like, what are those?
This is going to be an episode of memes after memes after memes.
No, they're Sonic-related memes.
Anyway.
We're talking about 2 games in particular, even though we are fully aware that there are worse games out there, like Sonic R and Sonic Boom. I personally have not played either of those. I do not believe you have either.
No, I don't have a Wii, so I couldn't play Sonic Boom anyways.
So, well, it's on the Wii U.
Doesn't matter.
So even if you had a Wii.
It's a Wii U, whatever. It's the same thing, man.
It still reminds me of the woman from Kung Pao.
Anyways, our first game today... Our first game that we're going to be looking at today is the rather interesting game. Sonic 06, yes.
I said it first.
A very infamous title in the Sonic franchise.
It's the worst.
Actually called Sonic the Hedgehog, but known as Sonic 06 because
it brings shame
the year
to
it came out.
It brings shame to the Genesis title of the good one.
Let's just say it's pretty broken.
And by pretty broken, I mean things don't spawn in when you need it, and the game practically plays itself 20% of the time.
Yeah, like before we start recording this, I had never really played at Sonic 06 before besides a couple of times, so Alex had me play a couple levels, and there was like 3 instances where I just set the controller down on the table and let the game play itself for a good 20 seconds.
And even after those 20 seconds, all you had to do was tap the X button 3 more times, and then it continued to play itself.
It's not a good game.
It's not. And, like, usually a game stretches itself, you know? Like, it'll give reviews on the back. Stuff, like, completely bogus. Like, look at Bubsy 3D here. Underwater-based levels, very reminiscent of Mario 64. Massive environment. Only one single environment. Go anywhere gameplay and amazing depth. Establishing a new standard for the platforming genre. This Sonic 06 didn't even establish the standard of Bubsy.
Sonic
3D.
06, the only thing it says on the back is play as Sonic, Shadow, or New Silver. Over 10 action-packed stages.
Over 10? That's like less than the Genesis game, actually.
And battle 10 formidable bosses. So, basically, like any game, let's just take... I can just see this right here. We'll grab Mass Effect 3 for an example.
The game that I can't play because it's so bad.
Alex isn't exactly the best, but it has review. Like most games have reviews on the back. Like Sonic 06 has none. Mass Effect says, if you're not a fan, now's the time to start. So,
Sonic 06 says, if you're still a fan, you should just cry.
It's not. It brings a bad name to a good. To a good character there.
Yes, a good character that was almost destroyed in the PlayStation 2 titles like Sonic Heroes, which wasn't a terrible game, it was just really slippery. And I thought, man, no other game could be as slippery and hard to control as Sonic Heroes.
And then you get the game Shadow the Hedgehog,
Which is...
where Sonic decides to become a first-person shooter.
Except not first person.
A third-person shooter.
It's a third-person shooter.
They're
but
just-
it's still so weird.
The developers said to themselves, how do we get people to like Sonic again? I got it, let's give them guns.
We heard Call of Duty 3 just came out. Maybe we should capitalize on their success.
So, while Sonic 06 is a bad game, it at least stays true to like the Sonic platforming whole idea. But Shadow the Hedgehog, it's
female
just...
love interest that is a princess human being and an anamorph.
Well, no, I mean,
I don't
like,
know what it's called.
by me, like, staying true to Sonic, I mean, like, the gameplay. Like, you don't
Yeah.
have guns to
That's
kill people.
true.
Like, you have, like, the whole platforming thing, the stages.
You have
like
telekinesis and motorcycles, but it's practically the same thing.
Hey. I'm just talking about, like, gameplay, meaning, like, just basic gameplay. Not, like, having guns is a total change
Yeah.
from regular Sonic games.
That's a bit of a change of pace there.
Like, that's what I was mainly talking about, was just a change of pace in between the games. And it's not good, especially if you compare it to the first Sonic game I grew up on, which was the original Sonic the Hedgehog on the Genesis.
And my personal favorite is still Sonic and Knuckles for some obscene reason that no one seems to believe me or agree with me upon.
You see, I've never played Sonic and Knuckles,
It's
so I
a
wouldn't
fun
know.
game. It's like the DLC of the Genesis. You just plug it right into the bottom of Sonic 3, which was an okay game. And it's just there.
Well, I mean, I still probably won't play it, but if that's your favorite, then that's
Oh.
your favorite. But
I see how
like,
it is.
And the original Sonics, the 2D platformers, were amazing games. Like, you have Sonic, Sonic 2, those
yeah.
ones.
And then Sonic Mega Collection Plus came out for the PS2, GameCube, and maybe the Xbox. Don't quote me on that. And it was a great game. It was just a collection of all the Genesis games. So it had Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles. I mean, it had Sonic 3D Blast. So that's there. The rest of the games are pretty good. Oh, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
And
just as long as you don't...
if you can't tell by his tone of voice as he said Sonic 3D Blast, Sonic didn't exactly get great when he decided to go to
No.
3D. Like, let's take Nintendo's main mascot, Mario. As he got into the Nintendo 64,
Oh, yeah.
64's Mario 64, that was an amazing game.
It was
it was
great. I loved it.
But Sonic's first 3D game was
It's Sonic... No, it wasn't Sonic Adventure. It was Sonic 3D Blast.
Sonic 3D Blast, which is not exactly, the best step into 3D for Sega's main mascot.
Oh, no, it was terrible. But,
and
a lot of the things are just confusing. Like, I'm gonna go back to Shadow the Hedgehog here. But the storyline, at least Sonic the Hedgehog, there's a princess that needs saving, and you go to save the princess. It's like the same as like every other formula since like the Atari. But Shadow the Hedgehog, there is a karma system, like Infamous.
except
and,
for nothing like Infamous.
Yeah.
Because Infamous is a good game.
And this is obviously not. But it's just so weird. It's like it took all of the mystery behind Sonic Adventure 2. I mean, there wasn't really all that mystery. Shadow died at the end of Sonic Adventure 2. Spoiler alert. I'm going to say that afterwards.
Yeah, nice job with the spoiler alert there.
Warning, spoilers.
10 seconds ago.
But yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog. It's they took a character that was supposed to be dead, and they're like, man, he actually just had amnesia. So he burns in the atmosphere, crash lands on Earth, and he's just sitting underneath the tree, crossing his arms, just like, oh,
I'm here now.
I did something. I think I'm a bad guy.
And then you have like these aliens or something that come to Earth, and they're just like,
Yeah.
"Oh, Shadow, you should be side with us." And then you have the government where
starfish.
it's like, "Oh, Shadow, you should side with," and then
There's three sets of bad guys.
very poorly done karma system, if you can even call it a karma system.
And even the cutscene at the very beginning of the game It starts with Shadow capping Sonic in the head. Sonic dies at the beginning of Shadow the Hedgehog because Shadow just killed him with a deagle.
Because, in a Sonic game, or I guess it's technically a Shadow game, but
It's a
basically
Shadow
a
game.
Sonic game, Sonic needs to die.
Yeah. I'm sure that remained canon throughout the rest of the years.
Yeah, especially since after that you have Sonic Boom,
Sonic-
and Sonic 06, and
Sonic...
so yeah, Sonic did pretty much
Unleashed.
die in Sonic or in Shadow.
It was a metaphorical death.
It's a metaphorical death of the great Sega spokes character.
Yeah,
Is
that
that
was
even a word?
Sega spokes character?
I'm making it a word. It's a word now.
Yeah, why not? I don't see any reason for it not to be a word.
But it's, if you really think about it though, the only really good 3D Sonic game that I can really think of is the adventure, like Sonic Adventure games, but those aren't even great.
Yeah, I convinced him otherwise.
Well, no, it's just, they're nothing like the 2D
Oh no.
Sonic game. Like,
No,
Sonic
those are
should have
great.
stayed 2D rather than go into the realm of 3D.
I
like
will
Mario
say
did.
that a good compromise was Sonic Generations, and like Sean really hates that.
I
game.
hate that game for what they did to Green Hill Zone.
But if you don't even look at the fact that they remastered all of the levels and whatnot, they still have platformer side-scrolling Sonic. They at least
But-
managed to do that.
But
Excuse me.
you see, if you grew up with the original Sonic games, like I did personally, like I'm pretty sure the first game that I ever played was Sonic the Hedgehog for the Genesis. The way that they remastered the Green Hill Zone, which is the first level in it, it's not good. I hate the way they did it.
It just looks all
It's-
pretty in Blu-ray.
I don't like it.
It went
I don't
from,
like it
like-
at all.
60p to like 1080p. I thought it was fine. That's just
I
me.
absolutely hate it.
I
hate
beat
what
it.
they did to it. I don't mind the other levels. I think it's just the whole Green Hill Zone like the fact that what they did to Green Hill Zone, how they changed it from 16-bit to, full on
High definition
high
quality.
definition quality 1080p.
Blu-ray.
It's, I'm not a fan, but Sonic, it's gone downhill. Sadly,
else?
the blue blur
The
slowing down.
The Blue Typhoon.
No, that's what he's called, the
The-
Blue Blur.
X Tornado.
He's called the Blue Blur.
The Blue Bomber.
He's called the Blue Blur.
I know he's called the Bluebird.
Bluebird?
The Bluebird.
He's called the Bluebird, okay. The Bluebird's slowing down, and sadly, I don't think that there's really going to be any new Sonic games that are going to be decent. Although, I will say, with Sonic Boom, the 3DS version was apparently finished and is actually pretty good.
I heard it was bad.
No, I heard the Wii U version was bad, not the Nintendo or the 3DS version.
Sonic
And the
Lost
3DS
World.
version is getting a second game.
That's
Sequel.
absurd.
Getting a sequel.
Sonic Lost World was not bad though.
Never
that I
played it.
actually feel good about. I played it. Personally, I did not like it because it goes against the rest of the controls. Like, for all of the Sonic games, the controls have been exactly the same.
Yeah.
And it changed all of them. So there's a normal walk button, but you know how, like, on an NES, you hold down the B button, Mario goes faster?
Yeah.
It's like that now. Except, he's not, like,
He's not Mario.
spin dashing or anything. Yeah, he's not Mario. He's Sonic.
Obviously.
One is a human, one is a hedgehog. That is blue. And super fast for some reason.
But
But hey, that's just... No, I'm not gonna go there.
we love you, Matt Pat.
Oh, he's great. Yeah.
So
Sea Dog and Seagulls.
that's our thoughts on Sonic games. I think next time on Two Guys Two Games, it'll be Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. We
Modern
have a-
Warfare versus the Black Ops series.
Yeah, we have other things lined up too. Video game movies and movie video games. I meant to say movie video games. I said video game movies by mistake.
Movie video games meaning movies that have been turned into video games. Like,
Yes.
pretty much every single Disney video game there
like-
is a movie video game.
Well, those can be good. Like Lion King on the Genesis. That was a good game.
Yeah, Lion King was a good game.
I've got it right here. It's faded because it was sitting out in the sun for so long. But I'm talking more like this.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. On the Sega.
Never played it.
There's reason for that.
Okay.
Oh man, that's an awful game.
So we got a couple things to look forward to.
Yep.
Um,
A few debates of the centuries. The Commander will be coming on. His real name is David, but he's demanded that everyone calls him the Commander.
okay, so the Commander will be on.
Along with the Savage Monkey, who demands to be called his real name Nathan, but I call him the Savage Monkey.
Well, this is an interesting way to end episode 1 of Two Guys to Games.
Yeah, I mean, we gave you some insight onto other things in the future, and we introduced 2 more people. I mean, 4 more people, if you count Sean and myself.
We didn't. We introduced ourselves at the beginning of the episode. Though.
Yes, because you are Brother Sean.
I'm not Brother Sean.
He's a monk,
Anyways,
actually.
I guess just see you guys in the next episode.
Happy gaming. I wanted to say that. Sean said it was stupid.
No, it wasn't happy gaming that you shouldn't have said. It was good gaming.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Good gaming, America.